Okay, we are starting the meeting. Um, who should do the meeting minutes? I guess Parker, since Jesse's not here.
Seconded.
All in favor?
They're not going to be
Aye.
good.
Aye.
Just to let you know.
They don't have to be good. They just have to exist.
We'll see. The
All right, so we're starting the Avis meeting for March 3rd. With us is myself, Coach Denny, Crispy, Dustin, Luna, Parker, Roger, and Strongest Dog. So just firstly, quick esports wrap up. So last week, Rocket League Orange defeated Sacramento State, and Overwatch fell to Farmingdale State. Rocket League Purple lost to Farmingdale State in a 3v2, which we were forced to play due to Xbox Live being down. Due to a scheduling conflict, our League of Legends team had to forfeit last week against SUNY Plattsburgh. So far this week, both our Smash teams lost to St. Francis University and College of St. Rose. Last night, our NBA 2K21 teams. Actually, it was just Carroll University was the only match that was played. The other two had to be rescheduled, but we did defeat Carroll University. Fat Mac won his match, so congrats to him. We have another NBA 2K match later this week. I'm not sure what time, and another one is scheduled for Friday. Tonight, our Overwatch team faces St. Francis University off stream at 8. On stream, we'll have our Rocket League Orange team fighting for a playoff spot and to avenge Purple's team's loss last week to Farmingdale State. So definitely don't miss that one. And our Valorant match has been rescheduled. There was no match last night. So Valorant was rescheduled to Thursday, tomorrow at 8 p.m. And we're still and League of Legends will also be tonight, but that's at 9. So we have 3 matches tonight, 2 of which will be on stream, and that will be the Rocket League match at 8, and followed by the League of Legends match at 9. So that's pretty much it for esports. Moving on to Avis news, we had some really great streams for Black History Month during February. I'll leave it all up to you if you want to stream on Thursdays in March. I'll be kind of taking the lead on the big event for March, which is the Rocket League 2v2 tournament. Which I'm thinking will probably be Dustin, when's the COD event? Is that the 19th?
Yeah, the 19th, yeah.
All right, so we could do Rocket League on either the 20th or the 27th. It's going to be mostly Dustin organizing the COD event, so I don't think it would be too much of an issue if we had 2 events back to back. What do you guys think?
I'm good with it.
COD event?
That's the
19th.
19th, yeah, which is a Friday, and then we could have Rocket League on the 20th, which is a Saturday. I think we could do the 20th for Rocket League. I think that would give us enough time.
Yeah.
So is the COD? Is it just gonna be like what's the COD stream gonna be exactly?
So the idea around that is going to be a tournament. It's going to be a partnership with the Dean's Cup here at Post. And I'm gonna meet with them next week. I met with John yesterday to talk it over, get an idea about it, and then so next week we're gonna meet and over the details. I'll set up the server and we'll get the registration going. And it'll be solos is the idea. Have a 5 round match, 5 matches in Verdansk, and we'll have prizes too. Alexis is working out the prize figuration right now too, so I should have a better idea next week on that, or later this week even, what that's going to look like. So I'll have more details coming up. It's kind of still in the works right now.
Is COD crossplay with the other consoles, or is it only
It is.
Xbox? Oh, okay, that's
No,
nice. Is it with PC too?
Yeah.
PC, Xbox.
Oh,
and,
wow, okay.
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
That's nice.
be nice. Yeah.
Is that gonna be at night? You think? Do we have a time?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have it at night. It's gonna be Friday, so probably I'm thinking 6 o'clock is usually a good time to have that.
Okay.
It'll probably be like because it'll probably be about 2 hours. I'm thinking maybe a little longer, or so. But I'm gonna narrate the whole event. Commentate everything on there, so it'll be fun.
Can you stream on the
I
esports channel?
Yeah, I can stream on the esports channel.
Yeah, do it.
I was actually figuring that out how I can stream it because I'm not gonna play it obviously. I'm just gonna stream it, but
Yeah.
I'll just commentate everyone on there, so I can do that.
There's a
that's
spectator
really
mode you
fun.
can use for the battle royale
I gotta figure
mode.
out how to get on there. Actually, yeah.
I would highly recommend creating like a mock battle with a couple people and then jumping into the spectator client and messing around with it before the actual event, because you don't want to be like me trying to figure out the spectator mode during an actual match, which is what I did for Overwatch. I figured it would just be like the other spectator modes, but Overwatch spectator mode
Overwatch
is
is
really
terrible.
weird. It's really weird.
Really bad. I still don't understand it. I couldn't even set up the lobby last night. I was like, there was a scrim, and they were like, "Oh, do you want to host it, or do you want us to host it?" I was like, "No, be our guest. Like, well, I'll host it." And I just butchered it. And we had, like,
Oh no.
I had it on quick play mode. So,
Oh no.
so they won, and they were like, "What?" Everyone's like, "What the hell?" I was like, I'm sorry, guys. It's just so Overwatch is complicated.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
The spectator mode is so weird because like it's not like other ones in other games where you just like click or press a button to hop between different points of view. It's the button press switches between first person, third person, and fly cam. And to find another person's perspective, you literally have to go in fly cam and find them on the map. And then once your camera is near them, then you press the third person, first person button, and it goes to their perspective.
Yeah.
It's super weird.
I think there is a way to just jump between.
There
people.
probably
I know
is,
what
but
you're saying.
I couldn't figure it out in the moment, and I just had to like try to figure out
I'm
how
gonna
to at
figure
least
that out just
see
to make
something.
all our lives easier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure that out.
But anyways, that was a big tangent. Sorry about that. But the point is, yeah, Dustin, try to see if you can figure out the spectator client before
I
you're
will,
actually
yeah.
doing the main event. Do we have any idea of how many students might be interested in that?
I'm not even sure actually, because I don't even know how many people are in the Dean's Cup as well. But I'm thinking, it's probably gonna be kind of large. I know I have a few students that are interested too, and some of you guys might not be interested or may be interested too. And so I'm gonna start getting some announcements next week on that and registration. But
How
I
many
have no idea.
are we gonna have like a minimum number of registrants we need to do this? Like, what would make sense? I don't know much about that COD format. Like, could we do it with 5 people? Could we do it with 10 people? You know what I mean? Like, how many could we do it with?
I mean, you can do it with a small number. I would prefer to have 15 to 20 people at least on the map. It's a pretty large map as it is.
Yeah, because like it would be pretty boring if there was like 4 people signed up and we're in this giant map and they're all just running around trying to find each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It'd be really hard to do that. So, I'll try to push for it, to see if we can get a bunch of people. And if any of you guys want to play, even if it's your first time playing it, I mean, who knows what's going to happen? So,
Yeah.
could be good.
Wait, faculty can play or whatever I am.
Your
I'm not
your
gonna-
your staff. Well, your staff until you start teaching for the degree program. Then you're also faculty.
Or whatever
Yeah.
my title is, I can play in the tournament because I want to.
I don't see why
I'm
not.
I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna keep it open to everyone. Honestly, I want to play. I mean, but I'll be commentating it, so that'd be fine.
Oh, okay, I'll be there then. I want to play.
All right,
Perfect.
cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Um,
so yeah, Jen, that'd be great if you could stream occasionally. You can stream whenever you want and whatever you want. Just the only thing we would ask is just let me know, before you decide to stream, just to make sure we don't have any scheduling conflicts. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so we'll lock it in March 20th for the Rocket League 2 versus 2 event. I'm going to make registration for that right after this meeting and get that going. I'm going to do like I did with the other events. I'm going to make a separate Discord server just for that event. We're going to blast it out to all of the current students and faculty and everyone. And I have confirmed an $800 prize pool for that event in Amazon gift cards. So that's double the $400 prize pool for our past events. The reason for that is obviously it's a 2v2 tournament, so we're going to have a team of 2 players as the winners for that event. And so I want each individual player to walk away with the same amount of money as our individual events, if that makes sense.
Um, I have one question.
Go
Are we
ahead.
going to allow Werda and Atticad to play together? Because if so, we might as well just give them the money now. Otherwise, if
both
we
both
have to
participants
them up,
both participants must be post students. There's no stipulation on full-time or part-time students. They just have to be post students, alumni, faculty, staff, or their immediate family member. So same exact rules as our past events, but both players on the team need to be one of those things. So it's not like we were toying around with the idea of maybe just having one person from each team required to be post affiliated, but then we were like, nah, we don't want to be giving a prize out to someone who has nothing to do with post university other than that they happen to know Atticad. You know what I mean?
fair enough.
But yeah, it's basically going to be um, the same exact rules as our past events, just doubling the prize pool. But yeah, I'm going to do it on smash.gg, and I'm going to have a separate Discord server, pretty much just like I've done all of our past events. And then I'll stream it and shoutcast it, obviously, on the Esports channel. What are we thinking for time? I think it probably like 6 or 7 at night start would be a good time. Is that fine with everyone?
Maybe a little earlier, like 5.
A little
Is this
earlier?
on a weekend? April 9th, you said? Let me see.
Yeah, it's on a weekend. Yeah, I could do it a little earlier, actually. Yeah, because I know Caramanica will want to play, and he's 6 hours ahead of us, so I wouldn't want him having to stay up too late.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
so
do a little
that's good.
earlier.
Yeah, so maybe we'll do like a 3 or 4 o'clock start.
Mm-hmm.
That way, it's not too early for our night owls, and it's not too late for Caramic either in Germany. But yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, is Chris here? Did he ever pop in? No, I don't see him.
No.
Do we know what the status is on the Rolls channel? I notice it's like there, and people have reacted to the things, but has that actually done anything?
I think they're finished from what my understanding is. Whether or not everybody has replied or reacted to them to get their roles, that's another story.
There have been a number of reactions to the different icons for what people are interested in, but I
Yeah.
don't know if that's actually done anything. Is something supposed to happen automatically when someone reacts?
Yeah, so it puts, I believe, I have to look. Yeah, so if you were to like click on my name, you would see it says e-board, which is my position that we automatically put on for
Yep.
any e-board members, and then it also says League of Legends, Overwatch, Valorant, World of Warcraft, board games, console games, and Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
So it just puts a marker on people so that when I'm looking for people to play Dungeons and Dragons with,
Mhm.
it gives me access to our Dungeons and Dragons channel.
So it
And
does
then
give you a
also-
role that people can ping. So I could ping
Yeah,
Rocket League or whatever, and you'd see it if you reacted to
Yeah,
Rocket League.
you'd be able to do it here like you can in the Esports channel.
Okay, cool. That's awesome then.
Yeah.
So it's fully working then, 100% functionality. Awesome. That's great. Thanks, Chris, if you are still listening, for handling that. Okay. And then I know a couple of the students aren't here, but Parker, do you have any update on the e-board transition? What's the latest?
I do not.
Okay, no worries, just checking.
I think we once we get to like this weekend, Jesse will be posting the thing. We'll be pinging everybody in the server, um, and that will begin the process. Once that's done, I don't know how long we want to keep it open for. We can do it until like mid-April if you want, um, and then we can give like from there we can take those applicants and start trying to have them like quote unquote campaign.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Are we 100% on only allowing like just having term limits based on graduation dates?
I
Where are we on that?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Just talk about it and get back to us. Let's brainstorm a bit for spring weekend. So it's gonna be April 9th, 10th, and 11th, um, which is in just a little over a month. Um, what would you guys want to do? Would you want to have like one big event? Would we want to have a bunch of little events? Like, what are we thinking? It's a 3-day event. We don't have to have everything. We don't have to have something every day. Uh, we could just do one big event on the 10th or something. What do you guys think?
My thought is having several smaller events, and I'm thinking like, um, we can play WoW on one day. You can do Valheim or something like that, or we can do a couple smaller tournament kind or match time games.
Hmm.
Um, I'm thinking just different games would be fun, in that sense, and it can be like you can set it for like 3 hour blocks or something like that. Like maybe Friday we do one 3 hour block, and Saturday we do a couple of them, and Sunday we do another one. Something like that.
So
But
kind of like
I'm
a
open for
combination of just like streams and actual like competitions or tournaments.
yeah, something like that. It'd be fun.
Mm.
Or even just gaming in general too. Like a couple hours. And it could be a random game that we don't even have lined up just
Mm.
yet. But I'm open for suggestions on that.
I like the idea of having it mixed up, and you can have like a section where you have it open for casuals.
Mm.
You can
Yeah.
even have casual games, or even high skill games like Smash,
Hmm.
but open for casuals. Like if anyone wants to play just for fun,
Right. Right.
mix up with tournaments, like you said, smaller tournaments,
Yeah, like
things like that.
we could have a nice sweaty 1v1 no item Smash tournament, and then have also like just Smash free play, and then have just like 4-player battles with items, just like have some fun. You know what I mean? Like you
Exactly,
can.
or a team battle, like
Hmm.
two by two if people want to play in teams.
Yeah. 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 I like the idea of kind of mixing it up and having a space for casuals and also a space for some competitions. We could have
Um,
Avis take the lead on the casual stuff, and then Esports take the lead on the more competitive stuff. I think that would make sense.
cool. While I don't disagree with all of that, we were also I don't I hope everybody remembered. We were also talking about Jesse's live stream, her 24-hour live stream.
Yep, I remember that.
So
Did we have a date locked in for that? I don't remember a date.
we didn't, but we were also looking forward. We were looking for waiting until we had confirmed all of the details for Rocket League's tournament
Hmm.
first to
Okay.
start planning hers because she didn't want to try to start now, but then get things confused with all the other tournaments that we have trying to get set up.
Mm,
So
yeah, that makes sense.
keep that on your minds.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait till she can actually come to a meeting before we lock that in. Do you remember about when she wanted to do that? I know she said April, right,
Yeah,
Parker?
she was saying sometime next month. She
Okay.
we had discussed doing it with the break like you had just brought up. We had also discussed maybe doing it later in the month. I'm trying to read over her notes and she doesn't bring it up at all. So,
Hmm.
yeah, she was kind of just like um if we do it later in the month if we need to, that's fine, but she was also looking for something. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I mean, spring weekend's the 9th, 10th, and 11th. There's still plenty of time left in April for her to do that event as well. There's the 16th, 17th, 18th, and then the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Or if she wanted, she could even do it the first weekend of May, which is the 1st and 2nd of May.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fine. All right. That's pretty much it for me. That's all I have. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to bring up?
Nope.
And yes, Jen, we would do a some kind of a sign up for that event. For all of the events, really, for spring weekend, if we were to do a bunch of them. Pretty much the casual event, I don't know if we would need specifically a sign up for, as long as we just kind of knew that there was going to be at least a couple people interested in playing and they're coming, then I think that's fine. And then we could just have the one person who's leading it stream it and just kind of go from there. But the competitive events, which also may or may not have prizes, those I think, we would definitely want a more solid sign up list and people actually committing to go. So something like that, I think I would just organize some kind of sign up, whether that's on Smash GG or we use some other platform. That way we know how many people are actually coming to each event, and I can make the bracket and set that up ahead of time. But yes, I think it's going to be good. I like that idea of mixing casual in the competitive events. Anyone else have anything else for the meeting? Anything at all?
I think we're
Nope,
good.
I'm good. I'm good. Good stuff today.
All right, awesome. Sounds good, everyone. Thanks for coming to the meeting. I will go ahead and put this up on YouTube, and make sure to watch the stream tonight, everyone, for Smash and then League of Legends. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye bye.